Disney stock sell or hold? Is Disney ever going to rebound, or are they going to continue this downward spiral? Would it be better to pull out the remaining money I have with Disney and invest it elsewhere, or is there a chance they rebound back up to the $100s? Currently I have 55 shares and lost $500. Sell so I can buy it cheaper. I'm buying more of $dis. I'm holding for more than 5 years. It will rebound as soon as you sell it. It's a diversified Netflix. Ignore all the woke nonsense. There are legions of people who go to Disneyland and World every year. If Disney does well, it's go time. Disney owns the best IP. Like the other post said, when the forums are filled with how bad Company X is, it's usually time to buy. It's long-term play. I know I wouldn't be buying it anytime soon. They've forgotten their customers and lost their storytelling creativity. It's not remotely the company it used to be in the 20th century. You only lost $500. You need to hold for long term. They own Marvel and Star Wars licenses forever. I had 1,000 shares for a couple years. Just recently sold. Had enough. I do think this long term is still solid. But short term, I can put that money to work somewhere else and make a far greater return in the next 12 months. Disney is a sell for me. Discretionary spending is only going to get worse for the average person going forward. High interest rates is still going through the economy, and Fortune 500 companies are continuing to lay off people. Disney will never go to zero, but if you are holding this long term, then leave this in your portfolio and average down your position. If Disney does not change its woke garbage soon, this stock will be down for many years. Bot calls. I won't bet against the mouse face. This is a repeat of 2 decades ago. I am buying and holding. I don't care how low it goes. That stock isn't going to recover in the short to medium term. Sell it and move into something with greater potential. But high, sell low. Sell, sell, sell. 900 million loss with the last 5 releases. Nothing big coming up. Sentiment is just against it. Even if it pops with some good news, likely we'll just see people sell off. They need a pretty good string of good news to trun the sentiment. $dis has so many least of which parents that make the decisions and pay for on what movies to see and if they go to Disney World. ESPN is struggling. Streaming is not working as planned. Attendance is down at the parks. Movies are failing at the box office. Inflation is challenging families and their budgets. And Disney is in the discretionary spending business. Nope. Dis is going better investment out there. Sell it. Garbage stock. Will only go lower. Iger is a knob. Oh look, it's the daily Disney stock post. I would sell and tax loss harvest the loss against any gains if you have them. I've held similar sized amount of Disney for 20 years now. I've basically lost money if you include the dividends and adjust for inflation. This is why it's not a good move to hold individual stocks for a long time and to realize that holding an individual stock for any amount of time is just gambling. If I had never done anything but buy VU or VTI and leave it alone my entire life, it's almost certain I would have made a considerable amount more than I have. And aside from a few people who just got lucky, I would guess 99 or more people here would have done better that way as well. You haven't lost anything until you sell. This is one of the world's best businesses. It has a moat like no other. It's down 60 from peak, with no change in revenue and earnings since then. More than happy to buy and forget about it for a few years. As I and many others say, sell low and buy high. Sell, it's like they're trying to destroy their own company. Student loan payments coming back is gonna tank a lot of these non-necessity expenditures. I am betting Disney does not rebound. People are not gonna have that extra $400. I think this was the average to spend on fun non-necessities. 100-year company, hold and relax, price will recover. So much bad sentiment. I hope it goes down more so I can buy more. Y'all confusing the media and streaming business for an unfixable problem. Give it a few years and it'll get fixed. Then all of a sudden the naysayers go away. Or just sell chunks of IP to Saudi funds. Man shrugging light skin tone either way. Y'all acting like $100 billion, $150 billion for dis isn't some raging deal. Just let the negative sentiment play out. The average buyer from around 2008 is in the red on Disney now. I'd sell at a rally. If not immediately, you can have that $500 back in a week investing in a winner. How long to just break even with Disney? There's so many more stocks that are undervalued in the market that can grow your account while Disney recovers in failed rally after failed rally over how many weeks? If you want to have some Disney though, I'd wait for it to start showing higher highs and higher lows. Until then I'd put my money in something that'll grow sooner and faster. What the stock is worth now, would you buy it again if you had the money? Answer yes, hold. Answer no, sell. I would sell it though. Go woke, go broke, Disney's fucked. I started my dis journey in 1990. Stock would split and grew nicely. I sold after the first few years of it not growing. It's been dead money the last 8 years. I would love it to do well, but I don't see its path out of the dead zone for quite a while. Sell. They about the crap the bed. Shutting down ESPN on Spectrum was a bad move. Lots of unhappy college football fans are targeting dis at this point. They are gonna be underwater for a few more years at least. Sell. It's a dying company. It would take a Disney miracle to reverse the downtrend. Overall, your opportunity cost by holding dis is ridiculous. Your money is better put to high-tech growth. I hope they sell Star Wars so another studio can decanonize the destruction they've caused. Dis nut. Feel like when you are uncertain about the future of a company, then it's better to sell. Lol 10 down and you're asking for the advice from Reddit crystal ball? If you can't stomach the ups and down the stock market, should just go back to risk-free T-bills. Disney is a very bad gamble until and unless they get rid of those upper managers that have a liberal agenda and feel empowered to poison America with their absolute bullshit. I sold. Disney is full on woke, go broke. Definitely hold. I hate Disney, but everything corrupt and kiddie-oriented has a ton of political investors and people who want to be a part. I mean, it's done this same pattern for years. 10580, 100, 85, 98, 80, 118, 80. No. That's an example. Not the actual chart. But point is point. If I didn't think them and everyone involved were absolutely scum, I'd buy for the raise back to at least 96. Not supporting dicks in clouds for children with my cash. Person shrugging. O2C. Sell. Obviously. Dis is still very overvalued. It is also a badly performing stock with atrocious management. Why bet on dis when you can just cash in 10, likely 15-20 risk-free on clockwork companies like MA? Even if, by some miracle, everything goes well for dis, you most likely will not beat the returns of MA. If you want to make turnaround or risky bets, at least focus on something where there is real upside, like 10x or even 100x.